welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes are looking sane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello, and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. It's good to be back. All fired up as we head into the fall here and football season. It's very nice to have games on all weekend long. Gosh, I just loved it. Checked out some of the high school action that was going down. That was fun to see. I was watching one game, the game that had Cardinal Newman at Vero Beach. That was on. They actually were running that on YouTube because the local ESPN had that. So I was able to watch a little bit of that and see Cole Hauser's son out there playing. So it was good. Vero, solid team. And Cardinal Newman, defending state champion. They got whooped.
Really?
Yeah, Vero Beach looked a lot better than them. I don't know what was going on with Cardinal Newman. They didn't seem to have the energy.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then my son went to go check out the West Boca game that they had. And, man, that was something. That was the one that had the big fight that we were talking about earlier.
Your son wasn't anywhere near it, though. Thank goodness.
No, he wasn't. No, he's in the stands. He said he heard the
ruckus.
Yeah, you can kind of see it going on. Everybody's kind of rushing to that area because everybody wanted to see the fight.
Not me.
No,
I'm trying to get away.
Is he missing playing football, or is he kind of like whatever?
No, I don't think so. You know, his first 2 years, he had a coach, and then the coach left. Last year was kind of challenging for him because they had a change at coach, and that's always kind of an issue. You know, brings in new dynamics and new things kind of happened, and I think it kind of killed his joy of playing. And so, you know, he wasn't committing to the level that I felt that he should have. And I said, this ain't right, dude. I said, you got to do one or the other. I'm not encouraging quitters, but you either have to. And look, you're at a point now where you haven't started the season. If you're already in it, I'm like, you got to suck it up and go. But I'm like, now is your last chance to really decide where you're not going to be a tool, or, you know, you can just say, hey, look, it's just, this ain't for me anymore.
That would always suck if you would play for a coach and then all of a sudden they'd leave and they bring in someone new. It's kind of like, you know, with radio, if a new company comes in and buys you out, there's a whole new set of rules and bullshit you got to learn that they do. And it does. It can. And if you don't jive with the new coach or the new whatever,
right,
it can wreck your moment, your career, or that experience.
That was it. Those dynamics can change pretty fast.
Especially when you're talking about a coach-player relationship.
Yeah.
There are coaches out there that are dicks, and then there are player coaches. You want to have a player coach. They can be a dick, but they also have your back.
Gotcha.
Well, and also too, you know, this is his last year in high school, and I said, you know, now we really need to take this year and focus on what the heck you're going to be doing with yourself. And so we got to figure out where your interests are. Are you going to college? Are we not doing college? What are we doing with all that kind of stuff? And so I said, it's probably good because we know football's not your future. We can tell that at this point.
You had that talk with them already, or you're going to have that talk?
Yeah, no, that's basically what the talk was about. Is, hey, we need to get you right and get what's going on, and that's kind of what it was. It was just one day where it was during Hell Week, and it was 5 a.m. and he was still in bed, and that's when I went in. I'm like, I usually don't check myself too much. I let him work some things out, and he's always running around, so it's hard for me to even get a hold of. But it was 5 a.m. I went in there. I'm like, you need to quit, dude. I said, you can't. I said, this is not acceptable. I mean, just showing up whenever you want or being late, or I said, you know, this is not how you got to live life. I'm like, you got to do one thing or the other. You got to be all in, or you got to be all out.
When you did that, like, how did he, first of all, when you went in there, what was your tone like? And then how did he react to it?
He was asleep, so I didn't get much. And that's the thing with my son, Cannon. He's not very vocal. And so it's kind of tough. And so I've just learned to come to appreciate that sometimes you just throw something out there and you may not get really any kind of response whatsoever. You don't know how it landed.
Sure.
But that was just it. So he was still in bed, and I just said, this got to end today. I'm like, you just said, you can't do this, Cannon. I'm like, you've got to, you know. So look, he's an adult now in age. 18, but I think you always still parent your kids and you guide them, and he still needs guidance. And I said, look, this is a dad just telling you that you need to be all in or all out of things in life. Don't ever do this, I'm half in, I'm half out. I said, because then you're wasting everyone's time, including your own.
You weren't pissed, but you were firm with what you were giving him.
Yeah, it's not not chewing him out. I'm like, I'm not going to force you to do this, and you never should be. You need to find things that you truly want to do, because there are going to be some things that you will, and then invest all that you have in that and fully attack something.
I think that's a big problem for a lot of people is when, especially at that age, and there's people that are in their 40s who still don't know what their true passions are.
Yeah.
And that sucks. If you don't know what you're passionate about, and I do know people like that, people struggle. I mean, when you know what you're here for and you've got passion for something, to me, that's the driving force of life.
Yes. And so, the one thing that we were doing was I got him got him set up this weekend for trading stocks and doing all that. I said, man, so much of wealth in the world, and especially in America, is tied up into the stock exchange. And I said, look, you already like gambling and all that. I said, this is really just like gambling, but it teaches you responsible gambling, where you want to put things for a certain amount of time. You want to do your research on it. You want to be informed. You don't want to just throw it all out there.
Shit, I want to go to this clinic.
You want to get some insider trading?
Yeah. So I got him set up with that, and where he can learn a little bit on some stuff where it teaches you about the stock market and learning how to recognize trends. And
play the stocks with our politicians. I hear it does really well.
Oh, play what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's websites that follow them, and man, they've made a lot of money. A lot.
Yeah.
I think
millions and millions.
I think I've asked you this before, but if you knew you would not get caught and you had some insider trading secrets, do you do it?
I don't know. That'd be tough.
You don't get caught. You don't get caught. You know you're not going to get caught. That's part of the game.
But I know I did it.
You know you did it.
And I'm always nervous, and I always think, man, that was shady.
It's $17 million.
I don't know.
I'm back.
That's tough. It's tough because, I mean, you don't know you won't get caught eventually.
No, you're right. That's why.
There's no guarantees, and easy money is never worth risking your freedom and going to jail and missing out on life.
Well, there are some people who really do. They live a wild life, and I'm a paranoid person just by nature. So if I was to really be doing some shady shit, I would be fucking nuts the whole time. Every helicopter, every dog that barked in the neighborhood, every knock, every text, I'd go, oh shit, it's about to go down. Here comes the feds.
There's a pillow of tranquility that you sleep on at night, knowing that you live like a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
there's not much you're going to get me for.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not out here doing bad stuff.
I don't have barrels of heroin in my backyard.
Yeah, I will tell you honestly, the peace you have of a clear conscience is so much greater than the joy you get from stolen goods.
It is.
You're right.
No, you're right.
You're right.
It just is not worth it. And look, not to say everyone gets caught, because they do not, but enough get caught that every day that your head hits that pillow, it should be filled with anxiety and torment about, could this be my last free day?
Because the police will be quietly investigating somebody for like 3 years and then arrest them. So, like, if you're going through life and you're like, oh, I'm fine, they haven't got me yet, like, they could be, like, looking into you, whatever you do.
Well, what they're doing now is, and it blows my mind, if you're somebody stealing from an establishment. Let's say this couple always goes to Walmart, but they go to the same Walmart and steal shit all the time. Well, what Walmart is doing, they know they're coming back. They've got a track record. They're waiting for them to get to that level of money.
They got a facial recognition thing.
They wait till now it becomes a felony so they really can fuck you.
It's real.
You thought Walmart fucked you before by not having a key for the cologne case? They really can fuck you now.
That facial recognition technology is amazing, and they're literally keeping a profile of you.
But it blows my mind. People go back to the same place they've been stealing from 7 or 8 different times. It's like there's so many fucking Walmarts out there. You guys can't steal from the one down the street? Which they probably do that as well.
Yeah, it's just anymore. It really is. We're getting into the RoboCop realm of technology. In fact, I saw that, a lot of South Florida's biggest adopters of police departments are using AI now. And they just nailed another dude on those flock cameras. North Palm Beach dude helped them identify and track 26-year-old Brian Sebastian Miranda, who is accused of stealing Garmin GPS systems from boats across South Florida. A trail camera captured him aboard a boat on December 31st of 2025. He appeared to be photographing the boat. They then looked at his plate, a silver Mercedes with Florida dealer tag, and they got it. And then it was in the system, and they're looking for it. Boom, got a ping, found him, got him arrested, and busted him in the act.
Yeah, it's got to the point where you can't even go out in the woods and gossip about a motherfucker because you're afraid. There's
trail cameras.
There's some kind of weird invisible camera tracking your ass.
They're real and they're camouflage. You never see them.
That one couple got busted doing the dirty. They were out in the middle of the woods porking like pigs, and there was a drone that had some pretty good angles, pretty impressive.
Yeah, and they said on Palm Beach, the police there are using tons of AI. They have a real-time crime center they launched in May. It can search more than 150 cameras and license plate readers. So they have that, the flock camera stuff. They also have real-time language translation through body cameras, so they can talk to people that don't speak that language, which is cool.
Imagine having a legit fleet full of RoboCops that are super strong. If you shoot them, bullets bounce off of them, and they pull you over. I can tell you this much: you're not going to tell that cyber cop, "I know my rights. Get in the car now before I destroy you." I mean, good luck with that.
Well, they're even coming up with the suits to give you superpower strength, and that could be something that you have in 20 years on cops, where they do just have more strength. They have bodyproof or bulletproof armor that's on. They'll have more strength. They'll have all the technology on them right there. They can talk any language. They can get any kind of information. They say some of the other things they have, and I like this. It's called Blue Voice. It's basically ChatGPT for cops, so it pulls up all the ordinances and statutes right there. Because sometimes they may be like, all right, wait a minute, can I arrest them for this? Are they doing something wrong?
Right.
And if you don't know, boom, you'll get it right there on that, which is kind of cool that they do that kind of stuff.
If they get it right, though, Claude and ChatGPT isn't always accurate. All of a
That's
sudden,
true,
you're going to pull out that'll be a major case when a cop gets a GPT wrong and
this
gets
is
arrested.
Probably closed source, though, I would imagine, because when it's open source, it pulls from everything. If you do a closed source, it's only pulling from your own database. And so hopefully that way it wouldn't be pulling bad information.
They put the information in it.
Right, exactly.
They're not searching with Claude.
Yeah, it's not doing the open source AI where they're pulling from everything. It's closed source.
So Jaybird's comment was kind of dumb.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that's how you'd have to do it, because, you couldn't pull up the wrong law or get some bad information.
Because you're right. Nobody evil or with terrible intentions would ever try to hack a police station's fucking AI. Of course they would try to do that. It's all going to shit, Virginia. Well, have you seen some of this stuff they got for just soldiers and war type of things?
Yeah, the war games are changing at a rapid level right now. That's the one. And look, anytime you have conflict, that's when you need it. That's when a lot of technological advancements happen, because they're usually created for battlefields where they've got more imperative to do it. And then you can also get more spending thrown into the testing of it, and they really need it.
Well, humans won't die. It would be just the robots fighting now. You could save lives. That's what they're going to claim it as. We're saving lives by using these robots. And, I mean,
it'd be interesting to see where it washes out. Yeah, because the Iran conflict is kind of caught America a bit with their pants down, where the economics we weren't ready for. We're blasting with $1 million missiles, and they're hitting us with $25,000 drones. You do the math on, all you have to do is kind of keep things going like Iran is, and eventually you wear out their munitions and you bankrupt them, and it costs too much for them to keep up a war where you're paying pennies, they're paying, hundreds.
It sucks because I saw one drone. It flew up, destroyed. It looked like some kind of a tank or a Jeep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit. Then I'm spending 10 minutes going, all right, is this shit even real? So you don't even know. Sometimes it can be real and it looks it looks fake because it's so next level with technology.
Oh no, it's insane. Did you see the Ukrainian dude? He was like, I think it was like a vegetable salesman, something like that, on the side of the road, and there was an individual drone, and it was tracking
chasing him.
I did
chasing him
see
around that truck.
That's
That's
crazy.
not freaking horrifying.
Horrifying.
Could you imagine? I mean, we're not in the battle zone, but could you imagine being in that conflict and you're just a regular citizen trying to sell some freaking vegetables on the side of the road?
Pushing zucchini.
Here's a flying explosive device that is trying to land on your head.
Oh, cool. Let me
damn.
throw tomatoes at it.
Damn.
I mean, that was nuts.
That's what people get scared of.
Yeah,
is
so-
when shit starts to do their own thing.
Russia got the first wake-up call because they came in with their badass tanks and everything, and then they realized, oh, crap, these drone things are really a big pain in the ass. And now Ukraine is inflicting some serious damages in Russian territory using these drones. And so they kind of got more into what than I think they bargained for with this drone warfare. It's taken over those theaters.
Drones can get into places big machines can't get into. I mean, they're
Well, the economies are just different because it's so much cheaper to be able to do that. And then it's easier to get them through. Unfortunately, we've had some U.S. servicemen and women that have died because of these drone strikes that just get right through the defenses that you have because they're more used to going after missiles.
Right.
And so when you got the drones, they're not catching all of them. I saw the latest thing, and this is where they pick up the technology and fast. They've got something, I believe it's developed. It's now just getting it onto the battlefield that sends out a wave that just drops all drones coming in.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
they've got
those, and it just kills them. So like you could have a wave of drones, and that's the next level where it will be like good luck. And if you set that up and it hit on the Iranian shore, and they're trying to send them from Iran across, then they would, I would assume, drop right into Iran. So you'd be bombing yourself.
Damn.
Well, then they'll release those robotic AI dogs that they're creating that look like monsters out of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Good luck fighting a fleet of those.
And so what's happening is they're designing all these things right now, and they're constructing them and building them and then trying to get them on the battlefield to see how they work and test them out. So what warfare is going to be like in 20 years, who knows? But it's going to be radically different than what it was a year ago.
But all the AIs will get along with each other. They won't turn on each other.
It's well, I mean, the thing that's kind of good, kind of bad is it seems like almost anybody now caught up in a war is just a stray, where you need less humans to fight these wars. They really are like computer war games.
It's like the Terminator.
Drones, missiles, all that kind of stuff. You're right.
And the
robo-dogs.
The thing that is, and I'm not sure how accurate it is, but the experts say once they have a mission, they won't stop until the mission is complete. Just like the fucking Terminator.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Will not stop until it's done.
Yeah. So whatever happens here in the next couple of years, it is definitely going to shape the future of the world. So we'll just see what happens in that time. And who knows where we go. Boy, this happened on Friday, so I don't know that it got a ton of news, but I noticed again another pretty good earthquake. Indonesia issued a tsunami warning after a 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck near the center of the archipelago nation on Saturday morning.
Dang, another
Local
earthquake.
time. And then they had 3 aftershocks, 5.9, 5.6, 6.1.
Whoa.
Which is basically like another earthquake, right?
Right.
Yeah.
A 6.1
many-
aftershock? That's a fucking earthquake.
Right?
Many places get hit with that. Like we get hit with like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It'd be definitely eye-opening for us. But yeah, I just got to tell you, I mean, I think what is alarming is just how many quakes you have had over in that region, the whole Pacific Rim area. And it goes all the way from South America up, through Mexico, over to China, Japan, down through Indonesia. It's just that big circular area, all that stuff. The quakes that they've had, I think it's now 13, 14, something like that, of all pretty good magnitudes.
Wow.
Sometimes Mother Nature just gets in a mood. She's got to blow every now and then.
Yeah, they are really eyeing that San Andreas Fault. I've heard some alarming predictions on that.
Well, they made a movie about it, which...
Yeah, but the fact that it's 1,000 years overdue.
Those are the ones that always scare me. Like the one you talk about, the Canary Island, that's the one that scares the shit out of me because it sounds like if a shell or a tuna fin hit it would all go down.
It's like a teetering shelf.
Yes, it just feels like
under the water.
Just like the smallest thing could get that. I don't know how dangerous that is. I think we figured out if it all went down and that thing broke or whatever, we would have to get out. I think was it Loxat?
I think it was 50 miles, 35 to 50 miles.
That's fucking far, man.
Yeah. You got to get pretty far west.
So if we just found out the tsunami just hit or the Canary thing hit right now and we had to go west.
On your moped.
How do we have a fighting chance? Or are we pretty much fucked?
You know what you want to do is I'd be like going, hold on, we're going to broadcast from the car. And then we get in the car and get 20 miles and go, hey, there's a tsunami coming, y'all.
Yeah.
Because if we're here in the studio, everybody's going, we're going to only hit traffic.
We would be stuck right in traffic for the tsunami.
Great. We should have stayed up here because we're on the 5th floor.
That's the price of being a broadcaster. Yeah,
How
we get
deep-
stuck in it. We're toast.
See, that's a great question. Would we want to stay on the 5th floor here, or would the water and all that shit just be so strong it would destroy every structure in its way?
These are valid tsunami questions.
They are. I think about tsunamis a lot.
I know you do.
Because I watched that video, and a lot of people took homemade video of it.
I know.
And it kind of stays with me sometimes.
Yeah, that's a good question. I would hope that, look, I don't think we'd have much choice because, especially if traffic hit and everybody's going on, trying to get west. That's one of the big flaws that we have here in South Florida. There's not a lot of great east-west thoroughfares yet. They have a few, but it's not to the same level. It's the roads are more focused on getting you north-south, and we need to have a little bit more focus on going east to west.
Okay, so let me ask you this: as a professional,
Professional what?
It's 8:15 You just get the alert, and there's pretty much no shot we're gonna be able to make it out of here.
Yeah.
Do we still do the dirt of the day and do it, bitch? Or do we just...
I think you gotta get rid of dirt of the the day because, a lot of people are going, who gives a crap about
dirt of the day and do it, bitch.
I think do it, bitch kind of has to stay.
No.
A little levity before a tragedy.
Levity before death.
I think
The losers have to broadcast from the first floor.
I don't hate it.
That's how we do it. That's the final punishment.
You go out with a real splash.
Well, this is one of the taller buildings in this neighborhood.
But the thing is, water is the strongest thing on the planet. And if you have that kind of breakage and it's coming that fast, I don't think structure are going to be your issue. I don't think it's going to give a fuck how tall it is.
Kevin, when the tsunami comes, are we going to be safe on the 5th floor?
I think the question would be how far inland you are, because the force of the water is going to come in with more intensity right there the closer you are to the ocean. So when you get further inland, the water will be coming in. But have you ever seen that where a tsunami hits and then sometimes it's just kind of a slower movement of water? So if you were in that pace where a slower movement of water is washing up against the building, I think we'd be okay on that. I think the structure would hold of the building. But it's when it comes in with that force.
And
So people like right along the shoreline in a condo building.
Now, they have intense building standards there, too, though. So they're supposed to be able to stand up, a Cat 5, I believe, right?
The problem,
if it's a newer building.
Tell that to Surfside.
The problem they say...
That was not a newer building.
Yeah, they say it happens and people get confused, especially if you're a tourist and you don't know about tsunamis. The ocean starts doing this mystical thing and you almost get caught up and mesmerized by it to the point where
it sucks water out.
And you're watching this, you go, this isn't normal. And by the time you realize it's not normal, it's too late. You're not outrunning the water. It's going to get you. Now you have to try to find somewhere higher ground. Yeah.
That's why I think we're good up here on the 5th floor.
Okay.
Look, I got
It'd probably be our reality.
That would probably be our okay. We have to make sure we have a terrorist plan, like in Die Hard. I still don't feel comfortable that we've got that one mapped out. I like our tsunami plan, but our Die Hard terrorist plan, I think we're fucked. So we have to come up with a better plan. If 11 guys with guns came in, I think we're fucked. We have to come up with a better plan. I think it might be the stairs.
Yeah, I actually just thought that as I went through one of our electronic locks, it had no problem, and it's not clicking.
Yeah, that same door is not clicking.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is be very easy to get us.
They fixed it.
If there was ever a time.
Yeah.
I complained because I'm like, guys, anybody can walk in. And they were like, oh, we got it. They fixed it. It's still not fixed.
I don't think they
I
realize how.
just open it, no problem.
Oh yeah, I don't
No
think
key.
they don't realize how much crazy shit Virginia says.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting both of y'all killed.
Trust me, they come in here with a gun. I'm just going, she's right there. There she is. She's right there.
And honestly, I'm not any better. Like I'm right nipping at your heels. Like, we're gonna get Kevin murdered.
I'm the one with a good shot. Big. Well, we got to take someone out.
Kevin's got his back.
I mean, someone's got to go. I didn't go through all this trouble like that, not have anyone die.
And you got your back turned to the door. Oh, you're the first one.
Oh, I'm definitely, I'm definitely like, right. You know what? I don't want to see it just doinking out.
That's just called the murder seat.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, this may sound like the craziest option, but we may have to break this window and scale down.
I don't know if you can break that window, bruh.
You want to
They
maybe
told
try.
us those were like hurricane impact windows.
Yeah, but they also told us the security cameras worked as well. We know that's not true.
We're not painting a great picture for.
You're right.
Every man for themselves. When it's going down.
Well, it is weird. Every now and then there will be just some kind of a odd straggler in the hallway that you know should not be in the building. We don't know how they got in, and they're just kind of looking around and exploring the building. And you go, I don't think they're supposed to be in here. And 10 out of 10 times, they're not supposed to be in here.
Mm-hmm. Now, several murder stories going on. One, the Luigi Mangione, he confessed in court to federal stalking charges related to the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Looks like he's going to be going away for life, but sounds like he will be able to, at his sentencing, at least go in and kind of grandstand a bit and talk about the healthcare industry and how frustrated he was with having a broken back and not be able to get through to anybody. And so, I guess maybe he gets to play hero before he spends the rest of his life in prison for murder.
They'll give him his moment. TMZ will cover it. Harvey will have a boner covering it.
I mean, he's really good looking.
Harvey Levin?
No, not Harvey. Luigi.
Yeah, he's a good-looking dude.
He's a good-looking kid. I think that plays into a lot of people are like, oh, let's hear what he has to say.
It does. And I saw some of the photos he took. It's like he knows what he's doing. He's looking at the camera. He's like giving a coy, like sexy pose. And some of these people were eating it up. They had one of his supporters, 27-year-old April Rios. She is she's a self-identifying manjanista. He's got his own little fan base.
Manjanista, okay.
They all do. I was watching old clips of the Ted Bundy trials, and there was probably 2 rows full of very attractive women that were just in love with Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
A serial killer / rapist, and they are. Oh my God, Ted!
And
crazy.
You're like, why would you want to be with somebody that is this diabolical, that cold-hearted, that they could shoot a dude in the back? He shot him. I think shot him twice. Shot him once in the back, and he turned around after he got shot. He's like, "Who is taking me out?" And then faced him, and then he, took out Brian Thompson with the second shot as he was facing him. But a guy that. You do that. And they were talking to her, and there's some part in their brain, it doesn't click.
Yep.
That they're a cold-blooded killer, and they make all kinds of excuses for him. Here she is and what she had to say.
I think for a very long time, people have ascribed this idea that supporters are painting him out to be guilty by having conversations about the healthcare industry. So to no longer have to fight that battle is satisfying and relieving. He has a lot of battles to fight. I want him to be happy and healthy, but I want America to continue questioning, our current predicaments and why we allow our futures to be stolen away by oligarchs.
Okay. All right. So she's still for the cause.
Can we maybe just record a video without so much fucking wind? That's the real offensive part of the video.
Yeah, these wind guards. Should all invest. And then I saw another one's going on. A Hamptons fashion entrepreneur, Martha Nolan O'Slatara said that she was being harassed and accused of fraud by financier Chris Dernan just days before she was found dead on his boat.
Whoa.
The 33-year-old Irish-born swimwear designer had Dernan blocked on her phone on August 1st of 2025 when he unleashed fiery text messages at her, East by East business partner Dylan Grace, accusing the pair of fraud. And it's one of those stories where, you know, it's in the Hamptons, good-looking person is dead, rich, you know, not good-looking, you know, it fits every stereotype.
Oh,
he's the fat, bald, rich dude with the money and the anger issues.
That's Dateline written all over.
Yeah, wow. We need to know more.
Yeah, you know Virginia's going to be watching that when it gets on Dateline.
I will. I'll wait till bedtime so I have nightmares about it.
And the guy will be balding and fat, and she'll go after all balding and fat men. They're all murderers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
David, I'm coming for you. You're not fat, but you are bald.
Who's David?
Our boss.
Oh, yeah, that's a weird comment.
You just said I'm going after all balding men.
All right. Yeah, put him on blast. I think it looks great. It's a beautiful dome.
I think it's beautiful too, but I still have to come for him.
I don't know why you have to come for him.
You said I'm coming for all bald men.
All right, you're right.
And Hugh Hefner apparently was after Jeffrey Epstein and nothing happened. There's a report that he notified the FBI in 2005 after a Playboy playmate, Audra Christensen, told him she had been sexually abused and trafficked by Jeffrey Epstein and others in his orbit. And court documents allege that Hefner contacted the FBI several times, but the agency did not reach out to Christensen until October of 2020, 15 years after the initial report.
I mean, what the hell?
I mean, and you got it coming from Hugh Hefner.
He's kind of got a bit of a name.
Well, and that's why I've heard a
If
lot.
he can't get stuff done.
Well, I've heard some of the women have gone to somebody else and said, "Hey, will you report it because I don't have any kind of weight. No one's going to listen to me." And so they go to Hugh Hefner, and then nothing still happens for 15 years.
Because Hugh was probably trying to get them over to his penthouse.
I think that somebody at the FBI was just told to, any kind of complaints come in about Epstein, we just nod and smile and then we don't investigate.
Well, probably what happened was Epstein probably had not all. We're always talking about politicians and celebrities and all that. If you got anybody of any kind of power, let's say you've got the chief of police and you've got a video of him, or he did something unsavory. Right. He's going to be able to run. He'll be able to get away with shit. If he's got people that have power and they don't want to lose that power and look like they got egg on their face.
Yeah.
You know, that's how he probably controlled a lot of this shit. That's how a lot of it probably went away.
I just don't know if there's ever been a story in my lifetime that exposed as many failings in our system as the Jeffrey Epstein story. It's just, there's one layer after another. It keeps coming out. I mean, if you really broke down all the failings for all the law enforcement agencies that have happened, there's so many that are complicit, and there's so many stories. It's just unreal.
It's a calculated effort.
Well,
at this point, you're like, okay, you guys did this on purpose so that he could get away with what he was doing.
Well, if you're not trying to look shady, you're doing everything wrong. I mean, everything looks shady.
Yeah, just wow. Amazing that it went the way that it did, and not one person could get help for decades.
Decades.
That's insane.
So many complaints.
Yeah.
To local law enforcement, to FBI, and everybody who tried to work on it. The local people were muzzled.
There was probably people in every profession dipping and doing terrible things, and that's where he got his power. And he probably had it on video.
Yeah, I think he videoed everybody.
Virginia, you said that you went and saw Spider-Man and your family loved it.
Definitely.
Jaybird, you went to see Spider-Man 2. What'd you think?
I did, and I don't know, y'all. I fall asleep in the movie theaters. I fell asleep.
Then you don't get to say how it is.
I don't. I really can't say about the movie. I slept pretty much through the entire It wasn't because it was boring. It wasn't because I didn't like it. I love the Spider-Man franchise. Yeah. My ass just fucking gets old man naps.
Just pay for a good nap, huh?
I just like, woo. Yeah,
okay.
It filled up on popcorn before the movie started. Yeah. So I just had to take a nap.
Yeah. Put yourself right out.
The goal is to go back and see it.
Yeah. Anybody seen Cookie Queens yet?
No, what's that?
It is the Prince Harry Meghan Markle movie that crumbled at the box office.
Oh.
I have to see that.
This was in the theater?
I guess so, from what I'm reading here, yeah.
Zero promotion on this. Oh, if she is acting in this with him.
It was the documentary, so I don't know about acting.
Even better. Oh, I love it when she's herself. Oh, I love it. Oh, yes.
It said the couple executive produced the movie, which followed 4 Girl Scouts during cookie selling season. And it opened at number 15. It made $735 per screen. It has grossed $513,000 nationwide.
I tell you what, though, that Meghan Markle, she can take a cookie and put like a little bit of a raspberry on it and then drizzle some chocolate on it. Boom! Chef mastery.
So, was it but in any theaters here? I didn't even hear anything about it.
No one's promoting them anymore because they annoyed the fuck out of everybody. They've rubbed everyone the wrong way. Netflix doesn't want to deal with them. Netflix has to have their lawyer constantly be on the phone with them while they all talk because they've been such a pain in the ass to work with. And I don't know how much of it is Harry. He looks like what Ben Affleck looks like when he's with J-Lo. He does not look like a happy guy. And
Blink twice if you can't get away.
And when he does laugh, it looks like, ha, 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 this is fake. Ha, ha, ha.
I'm enjoying my life.
God, if I don't laugh, here comes the claw.
Yeah, and now their business ventures and the losses are stacking up, including the Archetypes podcast, Netflix's With Love, Meghan and her As Ever brand. Their Spotify deal ended in 2023, and Netflix ended its partnership with them earlier this year. And there's a royal commentator who says, you know what? Y'all just need to go away for a while because you really thought your whole brand was just going to be parlaying your celebrity and you're going to have successful projects. And she said, disappear professionally for a little while, make fewer announcements and concentrate on one strong project. Do less talking, fewer announcements, and more execution.
Yeah, concentrate on that little cracker you put the raspberry on and you drizzle a little chocolate and everyone goes, holy shit, that's amazing, Meghan. No, the best is when she gets to be Meghan herself because there's just some people on this planet that take themselves way too seriously. And she's one of those people. She's got to let you know she is a working mom, and a working mom never sleeps, and it's 27 hours a day. But I'm a businesswoman too, and I'm a great businesswoman, and I also am a writer, and I'm a CEO, and shut the fuck up.
I'm a failure at all of them.
Oh my gosh. It's just like, we get it. You're important. You're busy. You have a great schedule. You're important.
Your kids probably hate you.
Oh, and your husband hates you too. He so regrets that move.
Yeah, she says they need to pick a lane and stop treating their celebrity as the product.
They ain't got product. They got shit for product.
Well, she said stop treating their celebrity as a product. That's what they're doing. They're thinking you're going to buy it just because
it's them.
Yes.
Yes. And that's where she's saying you're wrong. You're cranking out crap products, and your celebrity is not enough to let it float.
She does this fake thing, Markle does, where she will make like a pink box with a bow, and she'll put like a marble in it. Like, oh, look at this amazing, beautiful box that I'm presenting to you. And she always will do this thing. Guys, oh my gosh, you're not going to believe it. We've already sold 50,000 units. We can't even sell anymore today. We're already out of them. So if you want to get them tomorrow, they'll be ready. She's lying. No one's buying them, but she's creating this hype as if they're flying off the shelf. Everyone wants this Markle box or this Markle cracker with a raspberry on it.
She said that also they need projects that don't revolve around their problems with the royal family. She said there's only so many times you can tell audiences why you left the royal family and try to make some drama with that. And then people start thinking that maybe you're the problem.
Right.
Well, yeah, of course. Duh.
Yeah. So,
well, look, if Harry doesn't get his shit in order, he has to look out for the Claw. That's what they should do. They should make a movie called The Claw and lean into it.
Right.
Do like a little horror comedy. They'd get people on their side.
We love the Claw.
Make fun of yourself. Stop taking yourself so seriously.
And the other story that was kind of out today that I think will probably slide under the radar for many people, but for me, I was like, wait, what? Kai Gerber, who's out there, the 24-year-old daughter of Cindy Crawford.
Is it Kaya?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Kaya.
I have no fucking idea. She's not really on my radar yet.
She's really good looking.
And it's Kai Gober, Kevin.
The Gerber part I know, but yeah, first name I'm not sure. Kaya, you said?
I think it's Kaya.
Okay.
Like Kevin said, who gives a...
Yeah.
She looks just like her mom.
Well, and I think because she was in the show that they did, Palm Royale, and so she kind of got started there. And the Shards that she's in seems like it's getting a little bit of attention. And so I think she's kind of ramping up. She's only 24. But she was saying that her mom, Cindy Crawford, told her that she was possessed as a child and she underwent an exorcism.
Whoa, really?
Look, it's a real thing.
That's kind of wild, isn't it?
It's a real thing that not everyone believes in this kind of stuff, but there's definitely people who believe in that. And it's not an easy thing to get. You have to get the church involved.
Right.
And you have to make sure they have to vet you. They take it very seriously.
But if you have a really, really bad kid.
Yeah, at what point do you, how bad is your damn kid that you think that they're possessed by the devil?
and by
Must
the-
have been bad.
Wow.
And then you've got Cindy Crawford money, so
Yeah.
you can buy a priest, you can rent one for the evening and
Right.
have a full ass exorcism.
Yeah.
a lot of times it's really they're rare. That like an exorcism, to have a demon in you, is not something everyone thinks it's a common thing. It's not that common.
Yeah.
So most of the time,
You think Kaya was just a bad toddler?
I think she's a rich fucking kid that got everything she wanted. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Cindy Crawford's kid really was level-headed growing up.
Here she is talking about the exorcism.
I was told I was possessed as a child.
Did they exorcise you? Did you have an exorcism?
I actually did.
You did not.
Wait,
I
show
did.
them how you can
And
turn
do you
your
know
head
how,
over.
wait, this is actually perfect for you. Do you know how they did the exorcism? They
How?
played a didgeridoo all over me.
They what?
I'm
They played a didgeridoo all over me.
That's those
Yeah,
that
that's the
noise thing that's Australian or something.
Right, yeah.
And it does make kind of cool noises.
Kind of makes that noise, right? Yeah, it's like a weird.
So it wasn't even a priest, it was just some Australian dude.
No, I
This
got
sound like some fake ass shit right here.
I don't know what that is.
This story is
A real
bunk.
exorcism requires a Catholic priest.
Yes, this is such shit.
Yeah. That is wild if they really did do that. That's crazy.
But we're talking about it.
I know her mom and dad, they're very private people. So I'm wondering how they feel because, you got to do all this publicity to promote your shows.
Sure.
And as we've learned, the press store can make or break you.
Yeah. And would you really want... Because now you're going to be asked, so wait, you did an exorcism on your daughter when she was younger? Like, what the hell happened?
She
Like,
might have
what was
gone to
that?
her parents ahead of time and said, "Hey,
That might be one of those. Yeah.
I need to stir up some
exactly.
some talking points that are going to get headlines." Because look, I'm looking at it right now. Us Weekly, Page 6, People.com, Vogue. They're all saying Kaya Gerber was exorcised as a child because her mother told her she was possessed.
It's quite a headline.
It's a great headline.
headline.
Yeah.
It's got Cindy, it's got Kaya, it's got Scandal.
It's got lies. Yeah, it's perfect.
But it's nothing that's going to like take down the family.
No.
Or make us like them less.
No,
it's not like that kind of a scandalous
But it does
story.
make you wonder, be like, so wait, how bad was your daughter that you thought she was possessed by the devil?
No, after hearing that,
demon.
after hearing that clip, no, I definitely like them less.
Wow. I was like, okay, that's interesting.
You know how these celebrities are, Kev. They got to get the big headline.
Well, they all want to catch a headline.
and let
Yeah.
me guess, she's got some kind of possession movie coming out in a couple months.
It'd be a good idea now. It'll get me.
You are right.
All right, well, that's about it for us. I do want to say congrats to a friend of the show, Tyler Cameron. It's great to see he got engaged. I guess no more Bachelor series for him, huh?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's engaged. Him and Tate, they've been dating for quite a while. So he put on there, better late than never.
Yeah, that's cool.
nice.
They got a good story
Proposed.
together.
It's beautiful. I think they were down in the Keys when they did it.
Is he in his early 30s,
Yep.
late 20s, early 30s?
Early 30s. Yeah.
Okay, well, congrats to them. Very nice to see. A little way to start off the week here. Thank you all for being in it. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.